Advice of where to go, favourite places to go.
Well, there's two really massive hills in Edinburgh.
It's beautiful hills.
Have a wander up some of the hills.
So you'll see at the moment I'm at the top of one of these hills.
Arthur's Seat is really nice.
If you go up to the top of Arthur's Seat, you can watch the sunsets up there, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Arthur's Seat's an obvious one, but there are actually 6 or 7 other hills in the middle of Edinburgh.
But my favourite one is Blackford Hill.
I really like to go running. I like to go climbing.
It's running and particularly off-road running up and down hills.
Perfect having these places in town. You can just go for a nice run up Arthur's Seat or Blackford Hill.
Sometimes at night with a head torch on around Edinburgh.
And there's also really nice bouldering at the base there. Agassiz's Rock at Blackford Hill is fantastic, not only for the climbing but also for its history.
My favourite place in Edinburgh will have to be the Royal Mile. The first time I walked along the Royal Mile, I thought it was one of the most fascinating places I have seen.
I just really like walking around the city, along the canals, in the parks.
I still think this every single time.
I love mostly outdoor places in Edinburgh.
It's a lovely place to be outdoors when the weather's nice, I should say. So you're really lucky in that respect.
I love Princess Street Gardens and the meadows. I take my children to all of the outdoor parks. The Royal Botanic Gardens are lovely.
Get yourself out to the Pentland Hills, some incredible views over the whole of Edinburgh and the Forth Estuary.
You go to the Pentlands National or Regional Park, I should say, which is also lovely. So there's a lot of wonderful outdoor spaces in Edinburgh to enjoy.
I really enjoy good coffee, and we're really lucky in Edinburgh to have so many fantastic cafes. So a few of my favourites are Thomas Wall's or the Dovecote Cafe close to the Geography building.
It's this incredible landscape that's been shaped by physical processes such as volcanism, glaciation, fluvial activity, and then today has been subject to all manner of interactions with human management.
Go beyond Edinburgh and explore when you've got a little bit of time, and of course when it's safe to do so.
Explore outside Edinburgh. Edinburgh's a fantastic city, but go to the coast, go to East Lothian.
I live in the beautiful county of East Lothian.
Beaches and nature reserves in East Lothian.
If you've not been out there, then I highly recommend getting a train, maybe out as far as somewhere like North Berwick, and going for a walk around that fine town, looking at the stunning views across the Firth of Forth to Fife, going to see the Bass Rock, North Berwick Law, and a really wonderful place called the Rocketeer, which does great fish and chips.
Come south to the Borders where I live. This is filmed in just near Peebles.
I have 2 border collies, and I'm usually walking them on an East Lothian beach somewhere when I'm not doing my work.
There's some fantastic train journeys from Edinburgh or Glasgow to the Highlands.
Into the Highlands.
Go to the Highlands.
Climbing some of the Munros, the mountains over 3,000 feet.
Great hills, forests, mountain biking, rivers, lots and lots of things to do.
Scotland's just the most incredible country to live in, and you can take great advantage of that being based in Edinburgh.
So make the most of where Edinburgh is.